Hello everyone, I am Srinivasan Rajendran. Today we are going to discuss a topic called Printf function. So as we discussed, there are two types of input output functions: formatted input output function, unformatted input output function. As we discussed in the last video, formatted input function. Now formatted output functions. I hope you can recollect the meaning of formatted. We can play around the formatting the numbers according to the user needs. So that's why it is called formatted input output functions or formatted input output statement. Now we are going to discuss about formatted output function, that is called printf function. Printf, it is displaying the value to the output devices, or which is called screen. So to print, that's why it is a output function. Yes, as similar to the scanf statement, the printf statement also requires format specifiers and control strings to print the value. Format specifiers or control strings, okay, because the other name of format specifiers are control strings. Look at the syntax carefully. Printf statements, in the double quotes you have to give a format specifier or control strings and followed by arguments. Okay, as I said in the previous video, arguments are nothing but variables. Okay, and not only control string and format specifier should be given inside the printf function, we can give any words, English words, or whatever you want. We'll see with an example. So at this moment, you just compare the scanf and printf statements. The only difference is the ampersand symbol, which is used preceded by the variable name or arguments in the scanf statement. Because I am passing the input has to store in some variable. We know the variable name, but it will be stored in the secondary storage devices, so we need the address. That's why we are using ampersand symbol. But printf statement is used to print the output value. Here, if we know the variable name, it will be well and good to print the value. We don't want to know the address of the variable. We just need only the variables. So that's why I have not used address of symbol in the printf functions. I hope you would have seen the syntax carefully. Okay, next we'll see with an example. In this example, I am using printf statement as well as a scanf statement. As the first two lines represents the header file and followed by main function, I have just declared a one variable that is called a. The type of the variable is integer. I have not assigned any value to the variable a because I am going to assign a value through scanf statement. So next line printf, in the double quotes I am just saying enter the value of the a. This is just a normal English statement which is just going to print. And the next line scanf statement, %d, yes, control specifier, comma, address of a or ampersand symbol of a. Whatever the input which you are giving, that will be stored in the variable a. And the same value will be printed by using this printf statement. Value of a is %d. %d is an access specifier which will print a value whatever the followed by the variable name or arguments. This is a simple example which we are using the ampersand symbol by passing the input to the scanf statement and printing the results into the screen using the output statement. And the same example here, there we can use only one variable. Here we are using multiple variables. So the multiple variables can be used in what way? So scanf statement, we can pass a multiple values, and definitely you should not have a space between one %d and another %d. Okay, you should not have leave a blank space. You can give a %d, %d, %d. The first %d represents address of a, the second %d represents address of b, and the third percentage D represents address of C. And printf statement value of A, B and C is, okay. So percentage D, percentage D, percentage D, which represents, it print the value of A, B, C. Here all are having a same data type. But in this example, I am using a two variable as integer, one variable as float. So they are using mix and match. So either I can pass all the input through a single scanf statement, I can print all the values through a single printf statement, or else you can use a multiple printf and multiple scanf statement. But the C program executes the code line by line. Okay. So this is another example. We have so much of practice compared to the previous code. Here I am asked you to enter the value of A and B. Don't say that, sir, here I am using ampersand. So this is not an ampersand, this is an operator if we are using double quotes. Okay. So don't consider this. And scanf statement, I am passing the value A and B, and it will print the value of A and B. Again, sorry, here there is a things. So here actually we have to give, so here actually you have to enter the value of C, okay, enter the value of C, and then it will print the value, or it reads the value and it will get printed. But if you are using multiple scanf statement, the code is messy. As a good programmer, you have to minimize the code. So that's why here everything give it in the single line. So I am going to execute this program using our online compiler. Okay. See here, I am not using any statement. Okay. I am just going to declare a two variable or three variable, int A comma B, and another variable, I should not use a capital letter, sorry, I have to use int, and semicolon states that terminate the line, and float C. Now by using printf statement, I am just giving the instruction, that's it. Enter the value of A, B, C. It's just an instruction, that's it. By using scanf statement, I have three variables. So percentage D, percentage D, percentage F, and I need the address. So address of A, comma address of B, comma address of C. And once you give the input, you can print the value, printf. The values are 1 for percentage D for A, and another percentage D for B, and another percentage F for C, because F is a float type, A comma B comma C, and semicolon. I'll just run the code. They are asking A value, B value, C value. I am giving A value as 5, B value as 6, and C value as 10.8, floating point number. And the values are A 5, 6, 10.8. And as I said, it's a formatted output statement. We can play around. Here it is specifying after decimal point, it's specifying more than totally 7 digits. I just want to print only 2 digits. I can give 0.2f, which means after the decimal point, okay, it will print 5, 6, 10.8. So it will print only 2 digits. This is called formatting. I have a control. And sir, what is the purpose of the line number 7? Printf, enter the value of A, B, C. It's just for our understanding. We don't want to give this. There is no use at all. Now if we are not giving anything, simply my cursor will be there. You just give 5, 6, 6 and 10.8. and the value is getting printed. So printf statement, if you are not printing any value, we can print the line for better understanding. Why? Because if I just run the code, okay, you don't know what should you do. You have the codes are correct, but you don't know what should you do, whether you have to give the input to a scanf statement or not, because I don't have any instructions. So that's why, in order to understand the better, I am just saying, okay, please enter the value. And just terminated with a semicolon. And then I can run. Okay, actually my internet is slow. Okay, that's why it takes time. Please enter the values. It is saying, so I am enter 5, 6, and then 10.8. Now also you don't know why you are entering the value, but this is a basic program, that's it. Okay, you can play around this thing with whatever you want. So printf is a output statement or output function, scanf is a input functions. Okay, so this is what formatted and unformatted input output functions. I hope you would have liked this video. If you really like this video, please click the like button. If you want to more videos, you can just leave a comment what topics I have to prepare a video. Okay, so I will prepare and upload it. You can also learn, I will also learn many things, and I can share you many things. Click the subscribe button. As soon as if I post a video, you will get, and you can enable the bell button also for the notifications. Okay, there are many channels out there. I am here to expose my views or thoughts on the C programming. Thank you all.